I will not listen to the shouting car dealership jerk anymore. I'll turn the channel. I'll listen to anything, including Morse code, static, and the song A Horse with No Name before I will listen to those commercials. And I think most people feel the same way. So the question is, why are they on the air? Why are the car dealerships paying good money for commercials that people hate? My theory is that these commercials are not paid for by the car dealerships. They're paid for by the competing radio stations that hope they'll switch to them. I developed a similar theory years ago to explain the infamous ring around the collar commercial for Whisk. Remember those? They always featured a concerned housewife who tried and tried to get her husband's collar clean, but when her husband, who apparently did not wash his neck, would put on a shirt, people would point out that his collar was dirty. You'd think he'd have punched them in the mouth, but instead he just looked chagrined, and these extremely irritating voices that would kill a laboratory mouse in seconds, would read, "Ring around the collar, ring around the collar." And the concerned housewife would be so embarrassed that the only thing preventing her from lying down right on the kitchen floor and slamming her wrists was the fear that the paramedics might notice that she had waxy yellow buildup. There was a time when the Ring Around the Collar campaign was arguably the single most detested aspect of American culture. Many people swore that because of those commercials they would not purchase Whisk if it were the last detergent on earth. Yet the commercials stayed on the air for years because somebody was buying Whisk. The question is, who? My theory is that it was the Soviet Union. These ads ran during the height of the Cold War when the Soviets would stop at nothing to destroy America. I believe they sent agents over here with the mission of purchasing huge quantities of Whisk. This convinced the Whisk manufacturers that the Ring Around the Collar campaign was working. So they kept it on the air, thereby causing millions of Americans to conclude that they lived in a nation of complete idiots. And thus became depressed and alienated. Oh boy. I think that's probably it. You can go ahead and turn it off.
Okay.
I believe that virtually all the negative development of the 60s and 70s, riots, protests, crime, drug use, the Gong Show, were related directly or indirectly to Whisk commercials. I also believe that to this day, somewhere in the former Soviet Union, there are giant hidden underground caverns containing millions of bottles of Whisk. I'll tell you another kind of ad I hate. The ones where they give you information that could never be of any conceivable use to you. For example, there was a series of ads for some giant chemical company. I forget which one. When they'd show you, say, a family watching television, and the announcer would say something like, "We don't make television, and we don't make the little plastic things that hold the wires inside the television. We make the machines that stamp the numbers on the little plastic the wires inside the television." When I saw these ads, I wanted to scream, "Why are you paying millions of dollars to tell me this? What do you want me to do?" I also do not care for any ad featuring a demonstration of product absorbing an intimate bodily fluid. Any ad featuring a demonstration of a product Any ad where a singer sings with a deep emotion about something somebody should probably about not okay. Any ad where a singer sings with deep emotion about something nobody could possibly feel deep emotion about, such as cotton. River vacuum cleaners and Jiffy Lube. Building Square had a commercial wherein the singer bleats this hyper-patriotic song that makes it sound as though the people shopping there are actually building America. Whereas in fact they're looking for replacement toilet parts. Any of the endless series of ads by long-distance companies accusing other long-distance companies of lying. Listen, long-distance companies, we don't believe any of you anymore. We're thinking of going back to smoke signals. Excuse me for shouting like the car dealership jerk. I get emotional about this. Oh, gosh. Oh, wait till John reads
Read the rest.
this. That's it. That's the end.
It's the